Get out of bed, you lazy fat shit.
No one should be getting out of bed when the alarm clock starts with a 5.
Yeah, but you made me get out of bed and do your breakfast and your cup of tea. Now I want to go back to sleep.
Well,
so
you're
just...
my wife. You're supposed to do that.
You're cruising, mate.
It's only because you love me.
You're cruising.
Come on then, London!
Well, we've made it. We're a bit late, but we're not as late as everybody else, and that's what counts. Jason's done a fine job. He got here before. He wasn't late. Jordan, he's late. He's a big guy. I've seen him somewhere before. I think he'd look more at home with a rugby ball under his arm. I think he's riding in me turret. So now all we've got to do is track across London and remember to smile at everybody, especially the policemen. But we've got all the paperwork, we've done all the homework, and we've got it all good. Nasty burn mark on the exhaust. I suppose we could have a kind of a cover on that, couldn't we? That'd be cool. Todd, are you wiping that mask on your bottom? My spelling's bad. I think that says tank stand. That's fine. Well, we're kind of waiting for the big rush when we go zooming off. I think that dark gentleman is Mr. UK, and that one there, the big guy is James Haskell. I'm sure you'd all recognise him. Something to do with rugby. A game played by men with strange shaped balls. I wouldn't say that close because he's a big boy. And yeah, it's all getting rather good. Now I'm busying myself. I'm actually trying to keep warm by filing a slot there, so my sat nav cable can go from there under the hatch and into the battery box. It's a cunning plan, and I'm sure it's going to work. Hey up, Todd's pulled. Yep. Yeah, just give him his phone number. Job's a good one. Over and out. Well, I think we're about ready to rumble. It's the same crew. They're all here, but with a loud hailer now. Oh dear. Oh dear. What am I letting myself in for? All good, clean fun. No nudity yet. It's nice to be going through London. Got the Christmas lights up already. The tank seems to be going rather nicely. It's going down well. People are rather enjoying it. It's not because the sun's out, it's because I'm in disguise. Don't want anyone to see me. Oh, they're definitely outnumbered 600 to 1. But I'm in a tank. What can go wrong? All good fun. What a beautiful day to be messing around in London. The sun's shining and I didn't forget my sunglasses. Lots of our friends in blue around, all very friendly. I think that when you've got grenade with you, you've got instant cred, total cred. Everyone knows it's just a chocolate bar. Oh my God, they've started the orange smoke now. What next? It just don't get any better, really, does it? They're paying me to do this. It's unbelievable, isn't it? For a bloke who had a few tanks and do little tank driving days, it's kind of spiralled. Would you like a brochure?
I'd like a free grenade bar.
That'll happen. No, that'll happen. Have one of them.
Thank you, cheers.
Yeah. Yeah, special concessions to our friends in blue. I hope that's not marijuana he's burning. It could be. Wait, Todd, is that marijuana? Is that marijuana? I've not had much to do with it. It smells odd. Now I need to know, and answers on a question, on a postcard, is it marijuana orange? Because if it is, I think we're breaking the law. And this is not a good idea because there's 1 or 2 policemen around. 1 or 200 actually. I'm sure he's very important, that man standing in front. I've got no idea who he is. Look at that, blue skies. Blue skies. I bet it's not like that in Northampton. Well, the inevitable was going to happen. They've stopped me and they've got me licence and they're having a good old look around. That was not me. but basically they're seeing if we've got an H licence, and you do need an H to drive on the roads, and that includes tractor drivers. And we've been into this rather a lot lately. We've had to buy a great big yellow tractor to train the army so they can drive tanks. It's all mad, but that is kind of how it goes. Anyway, it's all looking very exciting, and they've run off with my driving licence and they're checking me over. In a minute they're going to find out I've got a firearms certificate, explosive licence, shotgun certificate, and who's he going to take the bribe? Is he going to take the bribe? 1,000 chocolate grenade bars with love. No, he's got to hand it back, he's got to hand it back. He's killing him, he's killing him, he's killing him. He wants it, he wants it, he wants it. Oh, everybody's watching. Oh, bollocks. There's nothing in the box anyway. But now, who's got my driving licence? Oh, he is. He's got it over there. He's got it over there. I hope we get it back. It's not in very good condition. I doubt they'll be able to read it, to be honest. But we haven't killed anyone today, and it's gone very smoothly, really. Yeah, they're checking my licence. It's all very exciting. Very exciting. I tell you what, it's hard work being a cop, because they've got to stand for about 8 hours a shift, and it's not easy. I don't reckon I could stand up for I can move around and wiggle and lift things but I couldn't stand for 8 hours. I couldn't be a doorman. It would hurt my back. I can lug heavy stuff around all day long, but I don't want to stand. I'm going to take some pictures now. I've got this relaxed feeling because Grenade will just pay any fines that I get. It doesn't matter. It's only money. And Big Al's got far too much of it. And I think it's right that he should spread it around and help the taxpayer have a million police. I hope I get my licence back. They're just as likely to lose it. Drop down a grating in the road or something. Anyway, the old bus has gone very well. Pardon? It's a self-propelled gun. It's not a tank.
No, that's right.
No, it's not a tank. Self-propelled gun.
Is it an Elvis?
No.
No.
No, they make sports cars.
Right, so I go then. FB
Would you like one? Now you, an intelligent man who knows about tanks, you get a brochure. Nobody else gets a brochure, just you. That one on the front is Fast and Furious off the film.
Oh yeah?
I wouldn't watch the whole film, but
No.
I'd definitely watch 4 minutes on
like
YouTube.
Top Gun, isn't it? You just watch it for the aircraft.
Yeah, you would. Fast and Furious 6, tank scene. Don't bother with anything else. Hey, look. I wanted that. He's giving it away now. I wanted that. 200 grenade bars. Just a kind of a gift. It's just being nice to people. It's because it's Christmas! Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. We're giving away 200 grenade bars. You know, we weren't allowed to stop here, but if the police stop us, well, we're here, aren't we? This was a bit of a bonus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Been able to stop here.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah.
It's kind of like good press in a weird way.
Yeah. I was hoping that he was going to ask to swap trousers later or something like that. Start off with a hat and then go for trousers. I just want a pair of handcuffs. Pardon? I can go back 10 feet, no problem. As long as there's nothing behind me. Sort of editor's cut, and they want James Haskell having a showdown with this guy, sort of road rage. But the problem is, I can't let the guy drive the tank in London. It's not like we're in a field. If anything went wrong, crikey, we wouldn't have a leg to stand on. Anyway, one way or another, I think they're all happy. This was not in the plan. Not even in the plan B or the C. Or they've got a tank, we need a plan D, or F or G. I've just finished in London, and I've shot down south, and I'm looking at an Abbott to buy. Now, this is not a bad old girl. Needs a paint job, but drives well. I've just roared it round the yard. Lots of clobber inside. Might be a few people who recognise that military number. Bin boxes are good, but not bad. Not bad. A few dents need knocking out, and it does need a paint job. Just check it's got a muzzle brake underneath all that lot. Yeah, it has. Got its tripod. Yeah, it's good mechanical, but it needs a little bit of love. A little bit of Afghan workshops. See, that's a bit on the wonky side. And that periscope in the front, the glass is going to fall out of that as soon as you touch it. And if you try and lever it out, the aluminium will just shatter. But it's got potential. It has got potential. And it comes with some spares. But you mustn't ponder. I'm not a man who ponders. So we're going to try and have a deal right now.